Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome to St. Leo University. I'm Frank Britton, the voice of the St. Leo Lions men's lacrosse team. It's overcast. It's 86 degrees on Saturday, April 6th, and we are back rooftop overlooking University Turf Stadium. It's Saturday afternoon lacrosse. This afternoon, the St. Leo Lions are taking on the Tampa Spartans. Rory Whipple leads the Tampa University men's lacrosse program in his 8th year as head coach. The Tampa Spartans are currently 9-4 overall with a 3-0 in the Sunshine State Conference, having beaten Florida Southern, Florida Tech, and Embry-Riddle. Assistant coaches Chris Burdick, Ryan Sullivan, and Tyler Perrell will be on the sidelines with the Spartans. 14th year head coach Brad Jorgensen, along with assistant coaches Ryan Burke, Cody Takanawa, and Chad Hadlock, bring the number 14 ranked Lions back home to turf for their 12th game of the season. Today is the 4th game of a 7th game blitz through the Sunshine State Conference. The Lions are now 7-4, coming off a heartbreaking 11-10 loss to Rollins Wednesday night. St. Leo is still in the hunt for the SSC Championship, and here on a gorgeous Florida spring afternoon, St. Leo is ready to roar. So let's go Lions. For the latest news, updates, and information on the St. Leo men's lacrosse, be sure to visit stleolions.com. Fans can also stay up to date on the latest Lions news by downloading the St. Leo Athletics app in the App Store or on Google Play, and by following St. Leo Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We'll be back in just a minute for the hot hands to watch in today's game.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student-athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student-athlete.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. Another gorgeous day here at St. Leo, Florida. It looks sunny out on the field, a little bit overcast and clouds in the sky. We're supposed to get thunderstorms later this afternoon, but we don't expect it to affect today's game. With Tampa here on our home turf, the tension here is palpable. Even the folks up here that work in the booth with me to make this broadcast happen, we know that this is a very, very important game. Tampa has always been a strong rival in the SSC Conference, and for all teams, really, all sports rather, here at St. Leo. So looking forward to an exciting afternoon. This one may decide who ends up in first place at the end of the regular season in the Sunshine State Conference. So let's talk about the hot hands to watch in today's game. Got to start with the goalies for Tampa. Number 15, sophomore B.J. Borowski. He's served in cage for the majority of the Spartan season. He's posted 89 saves with 96 goals against, giving him an 11.26 goals against average and a save percentage of 48.1. That's a doable average for the Lions. They've got a high-scoring offense. For St. Leo, number 32, Tom Tatarian started the last 9 games for St. Leo, and in those games he's posted 110 saves with 103 goals against. On the year, his goals against average has dropped now down to 11.64, down from 13.33 in his last home appearance. His save percentage on the year is now up to 51.6 and coming off a season-high 17 saves in that close loss to Rollins. We're going to need Tom Terrific to put that loss behind him and to see that ball huge in the cage this afternoon. Points leaders for the Spartans, number 42, Andrew Q, senior on attack. He's Tampa's points leader and scoring leader with 66 points off of 39 goals and 27 assists. Also on attack, sophomore number 18, Colin White, is ranked second with 40 points from 36 goals and 4 assists. And senior number 2, the midfielder Matt Vetter, rounds out the top 3 with 19 goals off of 20 assists. And St. Leo's D is going to need to keep a sharp eye on all 3 of these guys. They're top performers in today's game. We're going to need to be sharp on D. St. Leo's point leader is still veteran attackman and senior number 25, Charlie Kurtenbach. Across 11 games, Kurtenbach has 54 points off of 32 goals and 22 assists. And number 0, Philip Bouquet, a junior attackman, has 44 points on the year. He's second, and he's 2 goals ahead of Kurtenbach with 34. Kurtenbach and Bouquet make a great pair in attack. They have a balance of styles with Charlie's finesse and Philip's scrappy styles. Looking forward to seeing them work together again today. Freshman attackman Tyler Eames, he gets the call for the start, and he has kept the number 3 spot now for the past few weeks. He's got 21 points from 17 goals and 4 assists. And you look at the St. Leo roster, we've got 21 other players having scored goals this season. And we're going to need every single one of them against this potent Spartan offense. We're going to need a lot of help burying that rock in the cage. At the X for Tampa, Ross Dickerson, number 24, has been the main face-off specialist for the Spartans. He's had 325 attempts over 13 games. He's taken the vast majority of the contests at the X this season. He's won 247 face-offs, giving him an incredible 76.0 win percentage. The Lions D will need to be poised for a fast break off of every face-off, and our wing play will have to be exceptional this afternoon at the face. For the Lions, number 1, Jordan Williams has been the main man at the X this year. Williams has looked brilliant at home and is now 131 for 239 on the season, gaining a 54.8 face-off win percentage. He's going to need significant help from his guys on the wing as Dickerson is brilliant on the face. Williams has looked good at the face-off scrum this year. I expect he will look exceptional again this afternoon. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the starting lineups, and then we'll have the opening face-off. Looking forward to a great game here against Tampa at St. Leo.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. Players are starting to line up on the sidelines. Looking forward to a great game. I'm looking at the American flag across the field, and it is not moving a bit. Not much of a breeze out there today. It reminds me of Florida in the summer. It's a little bit humid, quite warm. It says 80-something degrees, but it's going to feel like almost 90, I'm sure, out there on the turf. And if any of y'all have ever played on turf before, it gets hot in the sun. And I expect everybody's feet and just the heat's going to be baking off of it. The guys down on the field are probably going to feel it in the high 90s, maybe 100 today. Let's talk about the starting lineup for Tampa. Number 2, Matt Vetter at midfield. Number 5, Gavin Perry at midfield. And who else do we have on midfield here? Ross Dickerson, number 24. Of course, he's going to be the face-off specialist, taking the face. Attack, Colin White, number 18. And we've got On defense, Nicholas Perot and Sam Collinwood and Jack Terrell. Andrew Q is going to be starting on attack as well, number 42. And in goal, of course, is going to be B.J. Borowski. The Lions are going to have their hands full with him today. They got to get that ball, some really sharp shots against Borowski. For the Lions, starting in the cage, Tom Tatarian, number 32. On attack, Philip Bouquet, number 0. Also on attack, Charlie Kurtenbach, the senior. He's our points leader. He'll be starting on attack along with Tyler Eames, number 42. He has really stepped up as a freshman this year. Looking forward to a long career here at St. Leo from that young man. At the faceoff, number 1, Jordan Williams, and on the wing, he'll have support from number 19, Justin Taylor, defensive midfielder, and Ethan Ticehurst, our star LSN. He's got some great acceleration out there. If he can grab possession of the ball, he brings it into a fast break situation quickly. And starting down low on D, number 41, Eric Lee. Number 20, Will Toman. And number 3, Colin Beck gets the call today. We've got a treat this afternoon. We've got one of our folks here in the booth, Nina Trochet, is going to be singing the national anthem. We'll be
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. Great day for lacrosse, taking on Tampa here at home. Our down-the-road rivals, St. Leo versus Tampa, is always a harsh game. Boy, I tell you, last year we ended up playing Tampa 3 different times. Of course, during the regular season, St. Leo back last year, we ended up going undefeated, beating Tampa in the regular season. But in the 4-game playoffs, we ended up losing to Tampa. So Tampa ends up winning the championship series for the Sunshine State Conference. And then our next game, very next game, was against Tampa again in the NCAA quarterfinals. And we were able to beat Tampa on a brilliant opening face-off, charge to the cage, shot, and goal to take the win in an early overtime. What a fantastic game that was. Looking at the Sunshine State Conference standings right now, St. Leo has beaten Palm Beach Atlantic and Embry-Riddle, but we lost to Rollins. So we still, after today's game, we still have 3 games left. So we'll play Tampa today. Hopefully we pick up a W there. Then we've got Lynn and Florida Southern and Florida Tech. Perennially 3 strong teams. Florida Tech's got 2 losses already. Southern's only lost 1, and Lynn has lost 1. Tampa, of course, they've already played a couple games in the Sunshine State Conference, and they've got Rollins on Wednesday the 10th. They've got Lynn on Saturday the 13th, and then Palm Beach Atlantic. So this is a pretty important game for both teams. Usually this St. Leo-Tampa rivalry over the past few years has been pivotal for who's going to end up at the top of the Sunshine State Conference regular season standings. So looking forward to another strong game today. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back in just a minute, 30 seconds or so. And we'll be back for the opening phase. We're back getting ready for the opening faceoff. Dickerson against Williams is going to be like this all day today. Dickerson's taken, I want to say, 95% of the faceoffs for Tampa. It's about the same for Williams this year. They may rotate out a couple times to give these guys a break throughout the game, but I expect this to be an ongoing battle. And Dickerson's won the first one. He won the scrum, picked up the ground ball. And as I mentioned about the fast break situation, Dickerson decided to take it all the way downtown. Shot, and it looked like it was just a wide shot. They didn't reset the shot clock. So Tampa's going to start with the ball in St. Leo's offensive end. Tampa's wearing the red helmets. They're wearing away whites today. Right now they're moving from left to right across the screen. St. Leo, of course, in the home gold. And they're moving from right to left across the screen here in the first quarter. And first blood goes to Tampa. I was checking the roster. It was number 8, Brian Wright, who had the ball, fed across. I'm going to check and see if he got the assist. Assist. Number 2. So Matt Vetter picks up the assist. Not a great way to start a game. St. Leo's got to get back on their feet real quick. Number 7 on the near side. Dickerson looks like he won the scrum again, but we had a chance for the ball. And good thing we got it. Carson Salvo with a nice ground ball that picks it up and brings it into the zone. So Williams with it still on Ticehurst. He's going to look like he was going to take a shot from way high in the box. But number 5 for Tampa, Perry, was able to get over there and stop that from happening. And St. Leo decides to slow it down. Couple quick passes here trying to catch Tampa off guard. And number 5 was half a step behind there. Ticehurst probably would have ripped it from up top. So we got Andrew Buck out there with Stoll, who's got the ball now. He's missed the pass, is able to pick it up. And we got a flag down. And they're calling the flag as the ball was on the ground. And the signal was unnecessary roughness. I'll double check that. Certainly looked like what the signal was. Yeah, unnecessary roughness called against Tampa. So St. Leo with their first man-up opportunity. Number 27 is Dylan Carter sitting in the sin bin for the Spartans. Kurtenbach with it now up top, looking to feed. Gives it to Sparks, nothing there. Stole back up top. Still moving across the top. Now the guy's down low. Look, Kurtenbach had a chance to shoot. The ball came out of his stick a little bit early. Ricocheted off the ground. 32 seconds still in the man-up opportunity for the Lions. Shan's give it to Bouquet on the goalie's right side. Bouquet decides to bring it up top. So Lions moving around. Hard shot by Kurtenbach off the feed from Stoll. Lions tied up. 12:50 on the clock. What a great shot. So Lions quick passing, able to keep the Spartans D on their heels there in the man-down situation. And St. Leo cashes in on an early penalty called against Tampa.
Assist. CJ? 8? Assist?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry. The folks from Christy from the booth just popped in. Yes, number 8 was the assist, got the assist on that. Great feed from Stoll. Dickerson wins the scrum again. He's going to pick up his own ground ball as it comes down the near side. Looking for somebody to dish off to. And Tampa decides to leave Dickerson out there. Now he scrolls back. So Tampa's going to slow the ball down and get their offensive set in. Right now that's number 14, McGraw. And they bring out Brian Wright on midfield. And number 30-something, can't quite see his jersey yet, 32. It's Chris Cox out there. So Tampa's got one guy behind. It's number 18. just moving the ball around on the perimeter, really not moving the ball in front. And I haven't seen it dodge yet either. And finally, they caught number 19 for the Lions. They caught Taylor sliding to his left a little bit. And that gave Chris Cox the opportunity to get a shot off, but it goes wide. Must have been on cage. Must have been a save there or hit the pipe because they reset the shot clock. So working off the perimeter and hit the pipe again. So it's 2 shots now that have hit the pipe. And these guys are shooting from about 10, 12 yards out. Andrew Q taking the shot there on the goalie's left side. I want to say it hit the inside pipe, hit the near side pipe. So Tampa's happy to sit back and shoot from the outside here in the opening sequence. That's how they picked up a goal earlier, so maybe they see something in Tatarian. Rotation feed this time. Shot from Q gets deflected early. 48 seconds on the shot clock. It's backed up by Tampa. Long pass across to 14. Q's got it up high. Feeds it down low. Brings it back up on the perimeter. Forcing St. Leo to play a stronger man-man defense. 31 seconds on the shot clock. Now another shot goes wide and out of bounds. Colin White with it now. Dumps it off up top. Right with it. Back to Q. Q looking for a lane to shoot from. Gives it over again. Taylor's sliding off. So adjacent is the guy next to you. And Q is making a skip pass over there to the right side as Taylor is kind of sloughing off his man, trying to cover up adjacent a little bit better. That time the slide was important. Gets the shot away. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Wide again. So St. Leo's man-to-man defense working pretty well here, forcing Tampa to take long shots. Tampa seems to be content with that, and they just leave the ball because they had no opportunity at all. So great play by St. Leo's D. Tampa unable to capitalize on an extended offensive opportunity. They reset the shot clock twice and ended up losing the possession to the shot clock. So the Lions now have number 10 out there. That's Buck. Taylor switching out with Stoll. Devin Sparks with the ball now. He pops it up out wide. So Lions ended up picking up a goal off of a man-up opportunity early in the game. Lions are sitting 2 guys behind at X. Now Bouquet pops up. So Eames is staying behind right now. Stoll draws a double. He's holding on to the ball. Took a good, solid hit there. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Sparks now looking to dodge. Does. Can't quite get past his man. 19 on the shot clock. Here comes Kurtenbach on the near side. Feet in front. Shot and goal! Charlie Kurtenbach to Bouquet. Bouquet's just hanging out in front of the far side pipe. Kurtenbach got a step on his man as he pushed on the near side. Nice feed and a quick release from Bouquet. Sinks it. Lions take a 1-goal lead at 9:05. So Williams and Dickerson again at the face. Coach sends Salvo out on the near side. Tyserst on the far side. Dickerson quicker off the face again. He pops it up to himself. Williams is going to have to come up with something different. That's 3 scrums in a row that he's given up. Tyser's playing some strong near side defense on the sideline. Trying to force 28 to give the ball up. Finally does. Ronnie Schul couldn't get away. Ate up 30 seconds off the shot clock. Great defense there by Ticehurst. Shot wide there from number 10, Dom Mazza. So Mazza can't handle the pass from number 6, Hanlon. Finally picks up the ground ball. Q takes a shot, and Tatarian couldn't see it. So Q gets that one. Assist, I think, is going to go to number 11, Gary. I'll check on that. But Tatarian got screened by his defender, never saw the shot coming. That was a knuckleball. By the time Tatarian saw it, he couldn't get his stick up in time. So great shot there by Q. And the Spartans tied up, 8:16 on the clock. Yeah, they gave the assist to Gary. So Williams and Dickerson again at the face. And St. Leo is going to have to play a lot of really strong down low D. Or they're going to have to be quicker off the face. Williams has got a real challenge ahead of him here. And Dickerson again gets that stick down quicker than Williams can. And he picks up his own ground ball. So that's 4 wins at the scrum for Tampa. We did pick up 1 face-off win, but Dickerson's been controlling the scrum. So McGraw comes out now. He's got the ball top center. Sparrow comes out to challenge him, then falls back in the box. Williams is standing out on the far sideline. Not sure if you can see that on the screen. You can. It's about 10 yards up, or no, yeah, he's about 10 yards up. Dickerson's about 5 yards up. And here I'm talking, and number 14 scores. McGraw shoots from about 8-10 yards out, and Tatarian doesn't track it. And the Spartans take a 1-goal lead. So coach calls a changeup on the faceoff. He's going to send out Salvo on the near side. Nicholas Lawler is going to be on the far side. He's quick and he's got good ground ball handling. And Ethan Tyser's 21. He's going to take the faceoff opposite Dickerson in the hopes that we get a little bit stronger defensive play. It's probably an assumption that he's not going to win the face. And he doesn't, but Tysers is there to mix the ball up. This time 27 picks it up, Carter, and Tampa's got the ball again. So really, really key plays at the faceoff today. Dickerson's won the scrum every time. Leo had a chance there to pick up a ground ball, just couldn't get in position. And instead of really moving and dodging, Tampa's working on really good ball handling skills on the perimeter, and then when they get time and space, they take a long shot, relying on whether or not Tatarian's going to be able to make the save. Good defense there by Ticehurst. Popped the ball out there for a second, but couldn't pick up a ground ball. Q on a rotation, bounce pass to the near side to 14. He's able to pick it up. And wow, quick shot there by Wright. Hits Tolman like right in the chest, and the ball ricochets up and out on the far side. Quick feed to the inside. Leo's ball watching. McGraw was wide open on the far side pipe. And as Chris Cox came in off of the sideline out, was able to make the feed, and 14 able to sink it. So Spartans go up by 2. 6:32 on the clock. This time they send Sparrow out to the face, number 6. Got Peyton Tyson on the near side, and number 12, Julian Taylor on the far side for the Lions. Good push played that time by Sparrow. And wow, Philip Bouquet hacked at Dickerson, but unable to dislodge the ball. And Tampa decides to bring the ball down to the near side corner. And now they're going to slow play, and they're going to get their face-off crew off and get the offensive set in. So Matt Vetter passed the ball to the far side. Now number 6 has got it. That's Hanlon. Here comes Matza again. So it's Matza, Gary, And number 6, Hanlon. Matsugari Hanlon on midfield. And they're just moving the ball around the perimeter. Nice little dodge there, but he dumps it off. Vetter's got it, feeds it up top to right again. Forcing St. Leo to really play a man-on-man offense. And Tatarian just seems off today. I don't think he saw the pass made to Q on that shot. And Q just shot it high to low and put it at his ankles. Was able to sneak it by him just inside the pipe. That was really a great shot. So Spartans go up by 3, 5:29 on the clock. Tatarian standing in goal with his hands on his hips. He's trying to figure out what he's got to do different. Not a good time to get inside the goalie's head, that's for sure. Not for the Lions. So Dickerson again, brilliant on the face. And great defense there by Ticehurst. And good support by Philip Bouquet. Dickerson was kind of looking around for someone to dish off to, and Ticehurst just flipped Dickerson's stick up and out of his hand. And Bouquet was there to pick up the ground ball. So the Lions attackmen are not afraid to mix it up, especially Bouquet. And Lions decide to take a timeout. So Lions down by 3, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
We're here at St. Leo University. Great day for lacrosse. Tampa's here traveling up to St. Leo. And the Lions are down by 3 right now. It's 5-2. And St. Leo's getting beaten at the face, and they're getting beaten on offense. And it was nice to see Ethan Ticehurst make a really great defensive play there, flip that ball out of Dickerson's stick. And good teamwork by Bouquet with the ground ball, and the Lions have it now as we come out of the St. Leo's timeout. Coach wanted to talk about it a little bit. So St. Leo moving the ball around on the perimeter now. Number 15 is out there for the Lions. It's Dalton Barron. He's out there with Shands and with Daniel Sparks. Barron gets free, feeds it across to Eames. Eames draws a double and takes a shot. Oh, my goodness, that was close. Bouquet there to back it up. Just put it over top of the crossbar. He had Borowski beat. So Barron with it again. Now he's at X. He's got a shorty opposite him. Eames goes to set the pick. He decides to take the ball instead. Bouquet's pass to Bouquet gets knocked down, but Bouquet able to pick it up. Now the Lions decide to reset. Shand with it now top left. And Barron's going to take number 17 behind. So Van Horn there on defense. Barron saw something. Daniel Sparks wide open. Oh, my goodness. So skip pass across to Shand. Shand with the feed to Daniel Sparks, and Sparks was left wide open. There wasn't a red jersey near him for about 5 yards. So he ripped that one from 10 yards. Zaporowski didn't have a chance. So as this game has progressed here in the first quarter, the tail of the tape is going to be the face-off. Both teams seem to be able to score on either team's goalie. St. Leo's been able to stop one drive from Tampa. Tampa's been able to stop one drive from St. Leo. Other than that, it's been scoring. So Sparrow able to slow Dickerson down a little bit, but Dickerson really quick on his toes too, able to pick up the ground ball. And Tampa's got the offensive opportunity again. So Vetter with it now, and he's opposite Beck, and he dishes it off. And here comes first line for Tampa. It's going to be Brian Wright, McGraw, and Cox. So Sparrow trying to jump the pass to Wright. I think it was a good move, and now he loses the ball. Ball picked up by St. Leo. And they call loose ball push against the Lions. They give the ball to Tampa. So nice to see St. Leo not just resting back and let Tampa pass the ball. Jump out there and attack them. Make them own that pass. And there was a quick slide there to crush Wright, but we couldn't come up with it. So force Tampa to dodge. Sparrow's going to stay with Cox. Cox passes it down low. Pass knocked down. Cox able to pick it up, though. Good D by Tolman, keeping his stick up, knocking the pass down. Feed in front to right. No good. Tolman with a good ground ball. Tolman's got two jerseys with him. Rolls back to the inside. Great move there. Here comes Taylor, and Taylor gets it across. St. Leo's got the ball now. Bouquet with it, cuts across on the inside. He's got nowhere to go. Oh, bad pass to Sparks. But good defensive play there. Sparks able to hustle it back in. He's got his defender behind him. 53 seconds on the shot clock. Kurtenbach calls for it and slows the play down. Gets Sparrow out of there. All right, so Buck, and it looks like Stoll is sitting on the, Stoll's sitting in midfield waiting for Taylor to come in. Buck's got a double. Long pass across to Sparks, and Sparks can't handle it again. Eames able to save the ball for the Lions on the near sideline. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Sparks looking at dodge, picks up a double. Fed across. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 10. Stoll trying to do something with it. He's going to get a shot here. He does. Save. Reset the shot clock. And the Lions pick it up. Ball still loose. Tampa keeps playing with it. Finally, Tampa picks it up. Borowski's out of the cage now. He passes off. So Tampa's trying to work the ball up to the clear, and it looks like they will. Perry with it now is going to come across midfield. And St. Leo with another offensive opportunity. Unfortunately, they couldn't just get a shot off in time. Couple missed passes by Devin Sparks. Got to get back in the sync again. 1 minute left on the clock here, but the Tampa shot clock is at 47. So the Lions might get an opportunity if Tampa can't get a shot off. Tampa's probably going to work that shot clock down to 1 before they take a shot. They don't want to give St. Leo the ball with any time on the clock. Shot by number 10. Wide. Matza couldn't get it on cage. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Comes Hanlon with the ball now. Sparks running with him. He wants to shoot, can't. Ends up feeding it to Vetter. Vetter runs to X. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, pass across. That was a nice pass look there, but unable to get it on target. Great hustle there by the Lions D. Tolman flips it forward. Still no possession. Failure to advance is the call. That's a shot clock violation. There goes Ticehurst. Ticehurst is coming straight in. 7 seconds. Shoots. Save. Shot again at Charlie Kurtenbach. Picks up the goal. 2.9 seconds on the clock. Borowski can't believe it. Do you know how hard it is as a goalie to track the ball coming out of a long pole? And he did it. He made a brilliant save. Kicks the ball out in front. No help from his own D. Charlie Kurtenbach not only gets the ground ball, but rips one low to high and beats Borowski back off of the rebound. What a great sequence there for the Lions. So Lions cut the game to 1 goal. Excuse me. Cut it to 2. I was going to say should be 5-2. And off the face, nothing happens. So St. Leo bringing it back here in the first quarter. It's a close game, 5-4. We going to take a break or you want to stay? We're going to take a break. Tasia says we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
We are back to St. Leo University. Men walking onto the field, getting ready to start the second quarter. St. Leo chipping away at Tampa's lead. Tail of the game right now is the face-off. And St. Leo's defense has held Tampa to 2 opportunities lost where they ended up giving up the ball off of a shot clock. So St. Leo's defense is looking decent. We just need the ball more often. And Dickerson again, strong on the face, wins another one. Let's see where this goes. So Tampa's been playing a spread out game. I haven't seen a whole lot of dodging. Usually they are a break from the top of the box, dodge, get free, and shoot kind of team. And today they've been moving the ball on the perimeter and shooting 5 plus 7 yards plus shots. There's only been really 1 feed onto the crease. The rest of them have been from the perimeter. Q's been looking good today. He's got the ball right now. And St. Leo's just been forced to play some really strong and close man-to-man defense. And right there was an opportunity for Tampa, lost. Pass missed. And Leo able to pick up a ground ball. What a great play there by number 22, Peyton Tyson, as he gets pushed down with possession of the ball. And St. Leo keeps it. Leo's got to get the ball over midfield line, and they do. Got to get it over within 20 seconds of the shot clock. Pass to Bouquet, mishandled. He's able to keep it in. Really surprised we didn't get a push with possession from behind on that sequence there. But referee was right there and watched it. Sometimes players just trip over their own feet. One of the best referees in the region there, standing right there watching it. So St. Leo are able to get the ball back. See if we can do something with it now. Kernbach with the ball now on the near side. Throws it behind to Shand. Shand's opposite Chris Cox, who usually plays offense. So we've got a midfielder who doesn't play much offense, trapped on the defensive end. Oh, Bouquet can't handle the pass. Spark's going to be able to get to it. He does. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Lions. We took a lot of time off trying to get the ball cleared. Haven't gotten a shot yet. 9 seconds. Shot! No reset of the shot clock. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Lions are getting their offense off, and Kurtenbach throws the ball in the corner. Let's let the defense play. So the ball's still in play. I'm not sure why they blew the whistle. The ball never went out of bounds. A little oops there for the referees. So Tampa now trying to clear. 69 seconds on the shot clock. 64. Finally able to step over. Oh, pass down low. That was a good pass. Shot. Oh. Vetter with a really nice shot on the near side, just wide. Tatarian couldn't get his stick on it. So Tampa's got number 37 out there now. That's Luke Curran. Haven't seen him out there yet today. Low pass to Q handled. Q now opposite number 40. He keeps running. He gets free. No one to feed to. Passes to Vetter. Vetter turns his head. And he just ran the ball out of bounds. Leo's ball. So bad pass, bad handling. Actually, not a bad pass. Q made a really excellent pass there. That Vetter just took his eyes away from the ball. Oh, cross check to the head. I'm surprised that one wasn't called. Here comes Kurtenbach, cuts across in front. Nice pick, shot, just wide. Kurtenbach with a good opening salvo there. Oh, Kurtenbach was stepping in and the pass went to the outside. Sparks was cutting and made a skip pass to Kurtenbach on the near side and just couldn't get it. Sarah's trying to plug in a computer for me here, and she can't quite reach. I'd have helped you. All you had to do was ask. It's always fun here in the booth, I got to tell you. Always got smiles on our faces. 11 minutes on the clock here, 62 seconds in the Tampa shot clock as they get their offensive set in. So they're taking their time. Right with the ball now, number 8. He's going to be opposite Ticehurst. St. Leo sends out Nicholas Lawler and number 7, Salvo, to play some midfielder defense. And Lions D has looked pretty strong the last handful of sequences here. Just got to stay with Tampa. Shot wide. So McGraw tries to shoot on the run, comes across his body, tries to go to the offside. Misses the cage. 24 seconds on the shot clock now. So Q's out there. And he's got Matthew Laird with him. Laird didn't start the game, but he's looking strong out there right now. Q tries to feed across in front, and Tatarian intercepts it, drops the ball. But great ground ball pickup there by Colin Beck. And we're going the other way. 2 quick passes. And here comes Lawler across midfield. Bouquet's got it now. And St. Leo's not afraid to let these defensive midfielders go out there and play a little bit of offense, but coach slows them down, calls them off the field. 55 seconds on the shot clock for St. Leo. Shand with it now up top. He's going to dodge. He's trying to muscle his way in. He's playing 2 guys. Bouquet open. Shot. Oh, my goodness. He must have hit that goalie at 75 miles an hour. Borowski came all the way out of the cage to stop that shot. And he's going to feel that one tonight. There's no doubt in my mind. Sparks with it now. Trying to dodge. Gets his hands free. Puts it at X. Kurtenbach comes up the near side. Open is stole. And a goal. 25-8. Beats Borowski. It's a 5-5 game. Back to zeros. Reset this game, St. Leo. 9:08 on the clock in the second. And I'm not sure what coach said to the St. Leo defense during that first quarter timeout. But we were down 5-2. Coach calls the timeout as Shan just kind of wanders past the restraining box line. And since then, St. Leo's defense has stepped up and given their offense an opportunity. Spare on the face now opposite Dickerson. This one's key. See if we can't get this one. Dickerson again wins the scrum, picks up his own ground ball, runs right past Taylor. Taylor step for step with him, beating on his lower hand. But Tampa able to control the ball. So this is really the story of the game, is what is St. Leo going to do to win a face-off? So Tampa gets out. Looks like their second line, but they've thrown in number 37, Curran. And it's Gary out there with number 6, Hanlon. So Tampa moving the ball around perimeter, and wow, Sparrow is right there. Gary able to shoot high to high and beat Tatarians. The Spartans take a 1-goal lead here at 8:23 on the clock. A little couple perimeter passes and then a shot from the outside. Tatarians just not resetting quickly enough right there on the GLE. Sparrow out there again. Lawler on the near side, Taylor on the far side for the Lions. See if Sparrow can't disrupt Dickerson's rhythm here. Can't. Dickerson again. And Sparrow misses the open stick opportunity for the trail check. Can't get it. Now he's running with him. Knocks the ball out of Dickerson's stick. But before Dickerson drops it, Tampa calls timeout. Close game. Close game. And the tail of this game, I think, is going to be the faceoffs. Looking at the St. Leo schedule. St. Leo, we are at home 3 times this week. Today, we're going to be at home on Wednesday night, my wife Amy's birthday. She's over in the donkey right now. We play Florida Southern here at home at 7 p.m. And then on April 13th, that's Saturday, we've got a 3 p.m. game against Florida Tech. And then we wrap up the season at Lynn on Saturday, April 20th. So 2 more home games for our Lions. Today is going to be key. We got to win the other 3, though, as well. Spartans, Tampa, they play Wednesday at home versus Rollins. And Rollins just beat St. Leo this past Wednesday. So any given Sunday, right? Or any given Wednesday, I guess I should say. Saturday the 13th, Tampa is at home again versus Lynn on the 13th, and then they play on Saturday the 20th at Palm Beach Atlantic. So 3 tough games coming up for both of these teams. And again, the Sunshine State Conference, it's a battle. Tampa's in the lead 3-0 right now. They've got no losses. Lynn has lost 1, St. Leo has lost 1, Florida Southern has lost 1, and then the remaining teams, Rollins, Florida Tech, and Palm Beach Atlantic have lost 2. Embry-Riddle has not picked up a win yet. They're 0-3. So St. Leo's not out of this. There was a time when if you didn't win every one of your games, you were out of this league. We can beat Tampa or somebody else can. Who knows what's going to happen? We need to beat Tampa today. And we've got the team for it. There's no doubt. We've just got to stay with it. We're only down by 1, and we look good today. We just got to look a little bit better. Tampa's coming off of the face-off. And not moving the ball on the perimeter. No, moving it back up top. Q is way high up here for an attackman. They've got number 14 out there. That's McGraw. He's opposite Taylor. Trying to move off of a pick. McGraw brings it down towards the GLE. Rolls back up top. Picks up a double to Tysers. That was a nice move. And Wright takes a shot, but it's high. Goes over the cage. Tatarian doesn't touch it. So 38 seconds on the shot clock still. Vetter there to back it up. Vetter gets a step on his defenseman, but gets the shot off. So Beck looking good against Vetter today. Right now with the ball behind, he's got Ticehurst. Cox is back there at X with him. Wright's going to hold on to the ball. Ticehurst comes across the front of the cage to meet him. Lawler now running with Cox. Lawler, he's a scrappy little guy, and he's pushing Cox around, forces him to get rid of the ball. Pass up high to Vetter. Vetter shoots, and oh my goodness. High-to-high shot. Carson Salvo could have stepped into it, decided to duck instead to give Tatarian a look. Immediately drops his head down. The shots from 15 yards out or 12 yards out, we got to get more help from Tatarian today. Now, I was saying it was Salvo. I'm sorry, that was not. That was a long pole. That must have been Colin Beck that was there that ducked up top.
You know who got the assist?
I didn't see. They were asking me for the assist. I didn't see the assist. I'm sorry. So Dickerson wins the scrum again. Ball's loose, though. Call a little push and tug there, and no calls by the referee. St. Leo able to pick it up. Great play by Sparrow on the ground ball. Kurtenbach gets right past his defender, but can't get the shot off. Bouquet there to back it up. Eames feeds Bouquet. Bouquet gets triple teamed, able to duck out of it. Are you kidding me? Sparks now waiting for Sparrow to get off. So Leo slows the ball down. 44 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time here for the Lions to move the ball around a little bit. Here comes Barron now. Barron so quick on his feet. Able to get past his defender. He's got time and space. Looking to shoot, didn't find a lane. Pops it up top. Buck with it now, draws a double. Goes to Kernbach. Kernbach goes to feed number 0. Philip Bouquet. Bouquet just can't get to the pass. The feed was just over the top of that cylinder of the crease, and Bouquet couldn't get his feet and his stick to the ball. So Lions lose an opportunity here. Long pass to the near side, handled by Tampa. Tampa content to slow this one down. So Tampa sends out Hanlon, Gary, and Curran again. Curran's going to run down the far side, tries to curl in. He gets a step on his defender, dives, and there's no call on that. Oh, they give him the goal. Both referees conferring. And it definitely was a dive away from the front of the cage. So there's a rule that you can't dive towards the goalie, not towards the goalie, but towards the GLE, towards the goal line, the space between the pipes. And he definitely dove in front of it. And that shot went up and got in the cage. So Spartans taking 3-goal lead. Dickerson on the face again. I think that's Ticehurst. It is. Ticehurst able to time up a little bit, but not much. Boy, that young man is fast. He's going to shoot. Nope, fed in front. And a goal. Wow, number 18, Colin White. He was almost on his knees and moving around 3 Lions defenders. And off the feed from Dickerson is able to turn around and just sink the goal. So there's no way Tatarian could have prepared for that one. Tampa back to a 4-goal lead. So it seems like the Lions, if they get an opportunity, if they lose it, they're going to pay. They have got to get the goal in the ball in the cage. Got to get the goal when they have the opportunity. Ticehurst again trying to tie up Dickerson. Can't get the trail check. Sorry, that wasn't Dickerson. I was just assuming it was Dickerson. That was number 12. Devin Hesse took that face off. We haven't seen Williams out on the face since the middle of the first quarter. Tampa going to slow play this one again. Let their offense come out. Not force the ball. Got a 4-goal lead. Their offense is doing well. Why force it? Vetter with an intercept pass there. Hanlon with it now, trying to move around. Takes a shot. Save Tatarian. Let me tell you, that's one of those saves that gets your head back in the game. That's one of those saves that Tatarian is like, okay, I can stop the ball. We'll come back to 4:23 on the clock here in the game. We'll see how St. Leo handles this now. See if Tatarian gets his confidence back with that save. So Shand is out there for the Lions now. He's out there with Stoll. Daniel Sparks is standing at the line waiting for Tolman to come off. Here comes Tolman. He's hustling off. Sparks with a nail, looking to dodge. Doesn't get free, but Stoll's wide open. Takes a shot high to high. That looked looked like a save, but referees didn't call it. I guess Borowski did not get a stick on it. So that was a high shot. Sparks a little stutter step, then rethinks. Takes his defender to X. Shan on the far side now. He's going to dodge against a shorty. Stoll set the pick, but Shan couldn't take advantage of it. Here comes Kurtenbach. He gets free. Shot! Wide. Can't get that one on cage. We needed that one on cage. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shan quick feed to Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach takes a shot, and that didn't have much zip on it. Borowski was there the whole time. So basically that was a shot clock violation for St. Leo. And Tampa struggled just a little bit getting over. And some sort of shenanigans happened in there. I have no idea why suddenly Leo's got the ball, but I really don't care, to be honest with you. Taylor with it now, coming down. Kurtenbach wide open, save Borowski. Reset the shot clock. Number 22 comes off. That's Tyson. Here comes Devin Sparks and Stoll again. So those two are out there with Buck now. Buck looking to dodge, gets past his defender, but nobody to feed to. He had 2 men on him. Sparks is up high. He's going to reset. Gives the Stoll, who's got the shorty. Stoll looks to dodge. Roll, nothing there. Roll again. Tampa makes a switch in defender, but Stoll is open. And he gets pushed from behind into the crease. And we've got a flag down on the play. The referees are talking. And a technical push with possession is called. So Tampa is going to go man down. St. Leo goes man up. Leo's down by 4 right now with 2 minutes left in the half. So the push was called against Van Horn. Shanda's out there now, along with Reese Harikin. We haven't seen him yet today. And who's up top? That's Daniel Sparks. Sparks, Stoll, and Harikin on man up. And they put Shan down on attack. They pull out Eames. So Shan's moving the ball. He gives it to Kurtenbach, who doesn't handle the pass. Great ground ball by number 60 for Tampa. And St. Leo blows a man-up opportunity off the first pass. Shan is just tipping his head off on the sideline, looking frustrated. And Tampa's able to kill that penalty with some good ground ball play there by number 60, Kyle Young. So Tampa rotates in their offensive set. Here's Cox again with McGraw and Wright. Wright with the ball now. He's opposite Sparrow. Sparrow seems out of position. Wright decides to take him below the GLE, though. Surprised Wright didn't make a dash for the far side pipe, rather. 26 seconds on the shot clock, and Coach Whipple wants to talk about it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about a minute.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. The tale of the first half, as far as I'm concerned, is the face-off. We have 51.6 seconds left. The Lions have lost the first half. There's no doubt that's going to happen. We're down by 4 right now. We might be able to pick up 1, maybe 2 before the clock ticks down to 0 in the first half. But it's been Tampa's dominance at the face and then holding possession that's really been the difference in this game. Tatarian's been struggling in goal. There's no other way to describe it. There's a handful of goals there that he's given up that were – he just didn't slide back into position quick enough. I don't know if he was just not anticipating them moving or if he's just feeling slow today, what it is. Tampa's been able to move the ball on the perimeter and then shoot from the outside to score. There's only been 2 shots like that. There's only been 2 shots where they've really driven in close on the goal. You know, you can't fault the goalie when they're shooting, passing from behind. But when the shots are coming from the perimeter, and as a goalie, you should be able to watch it. And that kind of failure right there has been another part of the game. St. Leo's making just silly mistakes. Missing a pass or making a poor pass. We're above this level at this point. That's why we've lost the first half. So Vetter unable to hold on to the ball. Great defense there by number 3, Beck. And I was watching Beck behind the goal, and it looks like we've got a St. Leo player down, face down. I can't tell. It looks like it might be Ticehurst. The St. Leo's training staff runs out. He's moving now. He just sat up. So hopefully Ethan's okay. We need him badly here in the second half. We're going to take a break for a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk about some St. Leo sports. I'm disappointed. Nobody to interview today. We'll be right back.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
We're up with the sun, on the flight line, on the track, in the sky and in the surf. We are serious, intense, fearless. We work hard and we play harder. We are pioneers, travelers, adventurers, explorers. We build the bots, we put the war in rockets. We plan it, we run it. If you can fly it, build it, or lead it, our alumni have done it. We're making waves, competing on brand new planes. We're taking business, medicine, engineering, and flight. into space. Extra focus, extra fast, extraordinary. Embry-Riddle.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. Playing Tampa Spartans here at home, and we are down by 4 right now. Picked up 4 goals in the first quarter, but could only score 1 in the second. Not part of Coach's plan, that's for sure. And Tampa has just been controlling the game at the faceoffs. We have only picked up 2 faceoffs out of 15, and we cannot win a game like that. It's just not going to happen. Talking about some other St. Leo sports, baseball and softball. For St. Leo baseball fans, the Lions are 16-16. They are on a 2-game losing streak, ouch, having lost the game to Flagler and last night's series opener against Nova Southeastern. The Cats are playing right now at Nova Southeastern in the first half of the doubleheader, and the second game starts at 4. So I'll see if I can't bring a score up here when we're done talking about the other sports. The St. Leo women's softball team is now 27-14. They are on a 1-game winning streak, having taken 2 wins in the last 3-game series against Florida Southern. The Lions play Barry at home next weekend. First game is Friday at 7 p.m. And then there's a doubleheader on Saturday at 1 and 3 p.m. Let's go, Lady Lions. Women's lacrosse. The Lions are looking fantastic this season under second-year head coach Caitlin Hansen. We had a chance to chat with Coach Hansen at halftime during her last home game. And you could see and hear her enthusiasm about her team this year. It was great talking with her. The Lions are now 12-0, undefeated, but ranked only number 21 in the nation. Got my chin scratching here. Hopefully we'll be able to climb a little higher on the ladder. They had a decisive win over Embry-Riddle last Saturday, and they are in their blitz through the Sunshine State Conference. They've got an away game against Palm Beach Atlantic this afternoon. Draw time is 5 p.m. Let's go Lions. Love to see an undefeated season for the women's lacrosse program. Beach volleyball. Lions are now 8-9, coming off their only home course loss of the season, and that was to Tampa on Wednesday night. Next up for beach volleyball is a short trip to Lakeland, where they'll take on the Florida Southern Moccasins on Tuesday, April 9th. First serve is 4 p.m. In golf news, the Golf Stat ranked number 11 St. Leo women's golf team wrapped up the regular season with a 4th place finish at the Lady Argonaut Invitational. The Lions fired off a final round of 316, which is only plus 28 on Tuesday, for a 54-hole tournament score of 937. That was 73 above par. And the women's golf will return to the Sunshine State Conference Tournament, hosted by the Lions this year at Lake Jovita Golf and Country Club on April 14 and 16, where the conference will play 3 rounds of golf over the 3 days on a signature South course. Wow, good luck, Cats, ranked number 11 in the nation. Fantastic. And the Lions men's golf program is ranked number 19 in the nation. They closed out the regular season with an 11th place finish at the Argonaut Cup. On Tuesday, they had a final round of 305, which is 17 above par. They shot a 54-hole score of only 32 above par at 896. Next up from the men's golf team, again here at home, is the Sunshine State Conference Championship. April 14th through 16th, they're going to compete for their first title on the North Course at Lake Jovita Golf and Country Club. Come on out and watch those guys take on the Lynx. And that's it for sports reads. Lions, we got a couple minutes left before the half. We're down by 4, but we are capable of beating this Tampa team. We just need to possess the ball a little bit better and put some Goals in the cage. We'll be right back.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any two of Domino's new bread twists or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
30 minutes left in the game here for the St. Leo Lions hosting the Tampa Spartans in a pivotal Sunshine State Conference battle. And St. Leo looks good. We've looked better, but we look good. But we've got to get a little bit more focused in this game. And we have got to get possession of the ball off the face. There's no doubt about it. Can't win this game without having possession of the ball. St. Leo's defense looks pretty good today. We're getting some decent shots off, but we've got to possess. So Ticehurst looking good after being injured there towards the end of the half. Thrilled to see him still moving well. But Dickerson still brilliant on the face, able to win that scrum, pick up the ground ball, and it's Tampa's ball again. Now Tampa's going to slow the play down. They're going to let their offensive set come out. That's where they've been successful. McGraw's got a hat trick. That's number 14 for Tampa. He's out there right now with Cox and number 8 Wright. And I expect that Coach is going to have his team make use of every second on every shot clock to help put this game away. And Vetter with a brilliant pass across the crease. Picked up very low by number 18, Colin White. And White with a great catch and then a quick shot behind Tatarian. And St. Leo's defense comes out on their heels as if they weren't even ready for any kind of move like that. St. Leo's D was looking very strong towards the end of the first quarter. And we looked very good in the beginning of the second quarter, but something happened there. We gave up 4 quick goals after we had tied it up. And now we're down by 5. So good tie up there by Sparrow, but Dickerson still on the ball. Nobody's there pushing him around. And still not picked up. They're playing hot potato out there. Sparrow's got his stick towards it. Ball still loose. Somebody's on top of it. And the referee calls, looks like withholding. Must have been one of the Tampa players laid on top of the ball. That's a no-no. The Lions get it. So Kurtenbach with the ball now. He's got Buck. He just tossed the ball to up top. Buck's on the near side. Try to get past his defender. He does. Gets a shot away. Borowski right there, though. Buck's going to want that shot back. That was not the shot he wanted to take. Great save there by the Tampa goalie. And Tampa able to get the ball going the other way. And St. Leo back on defense now as Tampa sends out their first line midfielders again. McGraw's got the ball now. Dishes it over to right, and it looks like they're going to play that work the perimeter. Better with it now. He's top right. Looks like he's looking to dodge. Doesn't go anywhere. Moves the ball over to Q. Q breaks in, gets past his defender, but then pulls away. White throws the ball out to the right side. Cox with it, looking to dodge. Gets past Salvo, but behind the GLE. He's forced to give it to Q. Q does, I'm not sure what kind of pass that was. But great, and now the ball's on the other side of the line, and it's St. Leo ball. So good hustle by Ticehurst as he's able to disrupt McGraw, who's trying to play the ball, but kind of played it slow. And now Taylor's got the ball, and he's looking to see whether or not St. Leo wants to keep him out there or not. And he's just trying to get away from the Tampa defender. That's Bombard, the LSM. So Taylor comes off. Here comes Shantz and Stoll along with Daniel Sparks. Shan just kind of slow playing, waiting for the defense to get off. Here comes Stoll now. He's got a head of steam. Gets past McGraw, who, wow, what a great trail check. So McGraw just let Stoll run past him and then gave him a quick trail check, dislodged the ball, and it's going the other way. Tampa's got the ball now with 11:32 on the clock here in the third. So only score so far this quarter. Tampa popped one in early. And the rest of it's been slow play by Tampa. Some decent defense by the Lions outside of giving up that first goal. But Lions unable to get their act together on offense. You can kind of see it on the sideline. If you look at the players on the sideline, there's no enthusiasm. Nobody's trying to get this team up. And, oh my goodness. High to high, Shane Hanlon. He was really running away from the goal. He was kind of top right, running towards the sideline at a downhill angle. And he took the shot high to high. And Tatarian just didn't see the ball. Tatarian is just not seeing the ball today. That shot was from about 15 yards out. So Tampa's lead extends to 6, 11-5 now. They put Sparrow back out there. He's been looking good against Dickerson. At least he's trying to disrupt them a little, even though we haven't gotten the ball back in a while. Salvo on the far side. Tyson on the near side for the Lions. And Dickerson again with a quick pickup right off the face. Salvo can't keep with him. Dickerson just runs the ball straight down Main Street. And the far side pipe takes a shot and beats Tatarian to the stick side. That's just a great move there by that faceoff specialist. Able to pick up the solo goal unassisted. Tampa lead goes to 7. And Tatarian standing in the goal right now just shrugged his shoulders talking to Toman. And somebody on defense has got to step up and pull Tatarian up. We know he's a capable goalie. Somebody needs to remind him. Ball is loose. Lions got an opportunity here, but can't pick it up. Good man ball play there by Tampa. Devin Hess picks up the pivotal ground ball there. Long pass gets away from Vetter, but he's going to be able to handle it. So Vetter slows the ball down, waits for his crew to come out. It's going to be second line this time. That's Gary, Curran, and number 6, Hanlon. Hanlon with the previous goal. So Tyson for the Lions, he's got a knee brace on his left knee, but the top buckle is popped. So he's running around with a loose knee brace. I'm surprised the referees are letting him get away with it. And they're probably going to stop this. Maybe not. They're just going to let him play. So it's lucky for the Lions. Salvo opposite Hanlon now. Hanlon gets his hands for a shot, and he just threw a knuckleball right over Tatarian's left shoulder. High-to-high shot. He was running downhill a little bit. But the goalie just doesn't see it. And coach says, let's just stop. Time to take a break. And Tampa's celebrating on their sideline. They got a 8-goal lead right now as well. They should be. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions,
Welcome back to St. Leo University. St. Leo, first time at home this season. We've really looked like not the team that we are. This has just been frustrating watching them play this Tampa team. We're down by 8. Dickerson wins yet another face-off. And Ticehurst forced Dickerson that time to pop the ball out, goes out of bounds, and goes St. Leo's way. So some good news for the Lions right there off the face. Some good hustle by Ticehurst. Forces Dickerson to get that ball out. Coming out of the timeout, I half expected Coach to get Tatarian out of there, but Coach's confidence and Tom Terrific is well-deserved. He's a strong goalie, but he's just struggling today. So the Lions send out their first-line midfielders, Devin Sparks along with Buck. Buck's going to try to break the right side. He gets past his defender, but draws a double. Now he's looking for somebody to dish it off to. Finally does to Kurtenbach. Good strong defense there by Tampa. Here comes Stoll. Gets past his defender. Gives it back to Kurtenbach. Long pass to Devin Sparks, and that was Kurtenbach. Just threw the ball away. So Lions looking to ride here, trying to prevent Tampa from getting an easy pass over the midfield line. They double up the midfielder, but they let the long pole go. And number 59, Druitt, who was playing some really good defense a few minutes ago, he gains the clear for the Spartans. 8:30 on the clock here in the third. Lions still down by 8. Cox is out there now with McGraw, and this is Wright. So Wright with the ball now, top center opposite Sparrow. And he rolls away as Tampa once again moves the ball around the perimeter. This time they let number 2 free. Well, you can't let Vetter just free, do whatever he wants with the ball. White there to back up the wide shot. Tolman with him. Here comes Cox opposite Buck. Buck's stuck out there on defense. Q with the ball now. It's opposite Lee. Oh, nice 2 pass. Tatarian there. Great stop. And Tatarian with the save there as White was trying to get that shot off. Right there on the near side. Backed up by Tampa. So Wright with the ball now. He's top center. He gives it over to Vetter. Vetter's playing against Beck. Beck hits a stick on the head of Vetter's stick, but the ball stays in. Pass down low to White. White's going to dodge against Tolman. Two-man pick. Lions able to stay with the ball. Sparrow now almost tackled Right. Right now fell. No call on the play. Ball pops up loose and picked up by Lee. Pass is throwing a little bit wide, but he's able to handle it. So the Lions are going the other way. They give the ball to Buck. Buck's going to try to run it up center. He decides to pass it over to Tolman. He stays on sides. Here comes Bouquet. He's going to dodge against a shorty. Decides to slow the ball down. Still got a quarter and a half to play. Lions have to possess the ball, but we can score 8 goals if we play strong defense like we just did against Tampa. This game's not over yet. Shan passed the ball to Kurtenbach. Here comes Barron. Barron's got a head of steam. Feeds across the Eames. The Eames is sort of out of position. I'm not sure who that passes to. And there was no tip by Tampa. I thought it might have been tipped by Tampa. Referee's right there and gives the ball to the Spartans. So St. Leo blows another offensive opportunity. That was just on a high pass. Nobody forced that bad pass. Now here comes number 11, Gary. He's going to be out there with Curran. And it looks like number 6 is going to come out, Hanlon. So here comes Hanlon now coming out of the substitution box. Daniel Sparks back on defense along with Tyson. Tyson had a knee brace taken off his left knee in the timeout sequence. Hanlon gets his hands free and passes the ball about 2 yards above White's stick. So Spartans with a misstep. Lions get a break. And not sure who that passes to, but puts Daniel Sparks in a pickle. He's able to get by. So Lions able to gain the clear here. Ticehurst with it now. He's going to come off. So St. Leo slows it down. 59 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to send Barron out there again. Bouquet struggling with possession. He's able to get it finally. Rolls away from his defender. He gets a step on it, but nobody to feed to. Boy, we're looking for somebody cutting across the crease. There's nobody there. Kurtenbach with it now. He's opposite of Shorty. That's Perry. He can't find anybody to feed to. Barron gets his hands free. Barron now looking to feed. Nobody there, so he's going to roll out, but he draws the LSM. No, he doesn't even. That's a down low defender. Kurtenbach with it again. He comes down to the GLE. Shoots along the GLE. Borowski did not get a piece of that. Was not on goal. So Lions shot clock down to 6. Good interception there by Borowski. Outlet pass, clean to Druitt. Druitt's going to hustle it down on the near side. Passes it back, and it's Tampa's ball. So 3 or 4 times now this quarter, St. Leo's had an opportunity to get that ball in the cage, and they just have not been able to get the shots that they want. Credit the Tampa defense. But also, St. Leo's got to own some of it. They're not getting the passes off that they need to in order to take advantage of these offensive opportunities. So let's see if St. Leo's defense can step up again. 42 seconds on the shot clock. This is Cox with it now. He gives it to McGraw. He's got 3 goals today. He's looked really well. Looked really good today. Been shooting well. That's Taylor falls down trying to play defense. McGraw feeds it across in center. Gets the feed to White. Bounces off the pipe. Oh, my goodness. So great job by Tatarian to stay between the attackman and the goal. Taylor now able to get the ball off the Toman ground ball. And Taylor can't get the pass over to Lawler, and St. Leo gives up the ball again. And we're going the other way. Eames is standing around with his palms up. Not sure what he's fussing about. I'm counting players out there. I'm not sure why the Tampa player just threw the ball out of bounds. Referees blew the whistle. There's a lot of movement up on the sideline, or at the substitution box on the sideline. A little conference in center. And I think there's too many men on the field. Or it was an offsides call, one of the two. And the Tampa crowd is really, really unhappy right now. But the Lions got the ball and got an offensive opportunity here, so let's not squander it. Sparrow hustles off, and that brings Daniel Sparks on. Stoll standing in the substitution box waiting for Taylor to come off. Sparks is trying to get around his defender, but he's got a double. Stoll dishes it back to Sparks. Sparks to Shand on the near side. Shand's going to take his shorty to Brian Wright. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Bouquet. Did not get it on Cage though. Need to pull that trigger, St. Leo. 1:48 on the clock. St. Leo's got 40 seconds on the shot clock. Shot again by Stoll, wide. I think that was deflected across in the middle of the field. Shands with it now. Popped up top. Back to Sparks. Sparks to Bouquet. Back up to Sparks. Sparks had his hands free but didn't take the shot. Shand with it now. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it to Bouquet. Bouquet's going to dodge against his long pole. Brings him across in front. Feeds to Sparks. Sparks wound up but didn't shoot. Tries to pass to Eames. Bounce pass ends up to Bouquet. I don't know what Bouquet was doing there, but the ball ended up in the stick of number 29 of Tampa. And Tampa's going the other way. We've got a fast break opportunity here, but they slow it down. And with 1 minute left on the clock here in the third quarter, Tampa rolls the ball on the other side of the field, and I'm not sure why the Tampa player decided not to pick the ball up there. So it's Lions ball. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Ticehurst with it now. He gives it to Eames. Curtain box waiting for the offensive midfielders to come in. Not sure we have that kind of time anymore. Here comes Buck. Buck looks to dodge. Pulls a double. Gets the long pole. Loses the ball. Number 34 from Tampa with aggressive defense. That's Nicholas Perreault. Plays some aggressive D and ends up with the ball. It almost looked like Buck just fell asleep there holding the ball. And long pass to the Tampa player. Gets nowhere, and that is the quarter. So St. Leo Lions unable to capitalize on a number of offensive opportunities in the third quarter, has given up a total of 8 goals since they tied it up back in the second. And we'll be back in just a minute for the fourth quarter.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Welcome back to St. Leo University. St. Leo playing the Tampa Spartans. Tampa looking really good out there today. And unfortunately, our Lions are just looking uninspired right now. And Tolman out there giving a little fist bump to Tarian as he walks out onto the field. And St. Leo's just struggled at the face. They've been struggling on offense and just not getting it done on defense. It's been not a great game for the Lions. And once again, Dickerson able to win the scrum, picks up his own ground ball. And Tampa's going to start with the ball here in the fourth quarter. And Tampa commanded the third quarter, scored 4 goals. Last goal was scored in the quarter by Tampa at 9:50. So for about 10 minutes of play after that last goal was scored, it was just back and forth lacrosse with no scoring at all. So been a struggle out here for the Lions. This game isn't over yet. They have got to find some inspiration here. I'm not sure where it's going to come from, but somebody needs to make a big play. One thing that's been nice is that the referees really haven't been a big part of it. The flags have not been flying. There was a couple penalties in the first quarter, but we haven't seen any since. So let these young men play, and they've been playing a pretty clean game. Couple pops here and there, just part of the aggression of the game, nothing outlandish. And Tampa just controlling the ball in offense. And they're just going to bleed the clock. They're just going to run this down for the rest of the game. You take all 80 seconds of the shot clock. And that's been the tale of the game right there. That's McGraw's either 4th or 5th goal. Number 14, McGraw, picks up the assist from number 8, Wright. But he shot that ball. He was about 10, 12 yards out, and he had the ball with enough time for me to see that he was winding up to take the shot, and he just shot it high to high, offside, and Tatarian just couldn't track it. He's just out of position, or he's just not seeing the ball today. And that's how Tampa's been scoring the goals. It hasn't been man-up goals. It has not been a lot of passes around the crease where the goalie gets tricked. There was 1 or 2 of those, but nothing that's dominated this game. This game has been dominated by Tampa shooting the ball from the outside perimeter and Tatarian just not able to stop it. And Vetter there against Tolman, able to just take a shot there and puts it past Tatarian again. So Tampa's come out in the fourth quarter and scored 2 goals before 2 minutes have ticked off the clock. And they just look like a strong offensive team against an uninspired Lions today. Number 12 took the last faceoff for Tampa. That was Devin Hess, and he won that clean. Dickerson's back out there again. Leo's got Lawler on the near side and Tyler on the far side. I think it's Ticehurst at the face. Yep. So Ticehurst at the face. Clean draw again. Clean scrum won by Dickerson. And Leo called with the push there. It was probably Ticehurst. Body up against Dickerson, preventing him from pick up the ground ball. But Ticehurst was playing some good defense there, trying to prevent the ground ball pickup. Got a little aggressive. We end up losing it. So Tampa sends out their number 2 line. That's Curran, Hanlon, and Gary. White with it now behind, pops it up top. Gary's going to dodge against Lawler. Can't get past him. Lawler step for step with him. Good defense. And good play there by Lawler for the Lions, forcing a misstep and a good check to knock the ball out of his stick. Tolman with an excellent ground ball, and they move the ball back to the other end. So Kurtenbach with it now. What's got to be rolling through his head is, how do I chip away at a 10-goal lead and not walk away with an L on this one? They're going to have to play with a little bit more urgency than they are right now, that's for sure. So Stoll passes it over to to Sparks. Sparks, I thought he was going to shoot. Now he does. Runs past a couple defenders and unassisted puts one past Borowski. And let's count this one. 1 out of 11 that we need. So Spartans 15, Lions 6. As a coach, you always say to your players, it is 0-0 on the scoreboard. 0-0. You play like there's no score in the game. You got to play your hardest at all times. And sometimes it's tough to not play inspired. And Sparrow able to push Dickerson off the ball this time. No, that's not Dickerson. That's Hess. And loose ball violation called against Tampa, and it's going St. Leo's way. Kurtenbach took a hard check just then. Good defense there by Terrell. Kurtenbach with it now on the near side. Letting the middies come out. Merrick's coming out. I haven't called his name yet today. Number 4. I give a shout out to Mrs. Ray. Evan and Ray's mom stopped by here earlier today to thank us for our broadcast. It's great team effort. Oh, Ames couldn't pick up the pass. And referees stopped play there. One of the Lions stepped in the crease. Nice bounce pass there to Eames, so he wasn't able to get that shot off. And good hustle there by the Tampa player, number 29, able to get the ball across. Evan Ray, number 31, his mom stopped by today, right before we started the game, to thank us for our broadcast. She's from Canada and traveled pretty far south down here to visit us here, watch your son play a home game, and enjoy some of the Florida sunshine. It was nice of her to thank us for this broadcast. We do a lot of work to get these games broadcast, and I'm thankful I'm able to be here for you guys. I'm glad you enjoy the broadcast, and your thanks are appreciated, I tell you. And Vetter made it look easy. He just ran around 3 St. Leo defensemen and just kind of blooped the ball over top of Tatarian's head. Tatarian had no chance there. So Spartans get their 10-goal lead back. So I want to thank some people here to make this happen. Tasia McCullough is here in the booth with me, and she and I have been working together all season. She does a great job. Sarah Dorco's here for Tim Simpson today. Tim's got the day off. I don't know. He gets a day off? What is that? What is that about? And my wife Amy's out on the donkey with Eli Gauss today, working the stats on the sidelines. And in the booth we got Christy Lear, Annalise Iannone, Brad Lee, Nina Trochet, who sang the national anthem today, and she was rolling her eyes telling me how nervous she was before it started, but she did a brilliant job. Congratulations to her today on that song. Bo Carey, Renee Francois, Casey Shea, Alexis McNair. We got some new folks on the camera today. Thank you so much for all your hard work. As Tampa slow plays and winds down the shot clock here. Again, looking brilliant on the face, taking their time getting their offensive players in, and there's a whole bunch of new numbers out there. So Coach Whipple is letting the 3rd, 4th, and 5th line get some game time. So that's number 4, Evan Killen, with the ball now opposite Lawler. And he just runs the ball around X, gets it to 33, gets tied up with Lawson, and ground ball picked up by White. So Q with it now behind. He's with Eric Lee. Q ends up losing his stick off the shot. 4 with it now behind. He's running with Lawler. Lawler stays with him. Forces a pass. Vetter feeds White at the far side pipe. And great save by Tatarian. But Tolman there to back it up. Long pass across the field to Ticehurst. It was not even close. And Ticehurst with palms up looking at Tom and going, what is going on? Why? Why make that pass? He passed that from the far corner to the near side midfield line. So as clock clicks down to 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, Tampa's just basically walking around with the ball. They're not even trying hard. They get their offensive set out now. That's number 10, Matza, with 33, Beto. White with it now behind, moves it around the perimeter, killing with the ball. Back down to Matza again. He's opposite Taylor. Passes up top. That feed doesn't go anywhere. Over and back, so Lions have the ball. Kurtenbach's got it now. It's 3-on-3 play for a couple seconds. Kurtenbach gets underneath his defender, but loses the ball in the process. Hockeys it in front, but he throws it past Bouquet. Picked up by the Tampa defender. Watch this. This is going to be a shot. Nope, doesn't take it. Surprised the Tampa defender did not take that shot. And Sparrow playing inspired ball there. He knocks the ball loose. Ground ball picked up by number 31 for the Lions. So Evan Ray getting some game time out here. We get a couple midfielders in. And Evan Ray is in for Eames right now on attack. My goodness. Devin Sparks just cross-checked to the head multiple times by Perry. No call there. Ground ball picked up by Perot. White with it now on the far side. Tampa feeds in front and hits the pipe. Number 17, Hunter Van Horn, is going to have nightmares about that shot tonight. Really had the cage wide open. Gets the shot off. And it hits the crossbar, goes the other way. And there's some flags going down. And there's an unnecessary roughness call. Looks like against number 34. Yeah, unnecessary roughness call against 34. So usually that's when a guy is running more than just a couple yards to get to where the ball is and then crashing into a guy on purpose. I didn't see it happen. Usually that's what the call's about. Harikin out there with Shands and Bouquet. Daniel Sparks on the man up. Stoll's down on the near side pipe. He's got the ball, takes a step. I think he hits the, no, he doesn't. I don't know if he hit the, it looked like he hit the pipe and it ricocheted into Bouquet's stick. And Bouquet just dunked the ball behind the goalie. So Lions cut the lead back to 9. 6:40 on the clock. So Lions taking advantage of a man-down situation from Tampa. But we need a lot more than just that one. Tyson on the near side, Salvo on the far side. They put Sparrow at the face opposite number 12. That's Hess. If I was Tampa, I'd put Dickerson in a box, wrap him in cotton until the next game. Sparrow loses the face again. Good face-off there by Tampa. Oh, my goodness. What a great roll dodge against 3 defenders by Perot. And Tampa slow walking it down to the center of the field. Kern with the ball now. Drops it down to Vetter. Waiting for the rest of the midfield to come in. There's Gary and Hanlon again. So pass behind to White. White brings it to the near side to Vetter. Vetter looking to dodge, gets his hand free, but doesn't shoot, doesn't pass. Finally moves it around on the perimeter again. Looks like Tampa's looking to dodge. Oh, nice speed in front. And Vetter just kind of flips it around behind his back with Tatarian in position. Ricochets off of Tatarian. And Tampa there to back it up. Reset the shot clock. 5:35 on the clock here. Shot clock at 80 again. So Tampa spreads out wide, and they're going to move the ball around now. They got another 80 seconds to kill. Salvo now opposite Hanlon. Hanlon decides to feed in the middle. Shot and save. Nice shot that by Gary, coming up off the far side pipe and turning around and taking a shot high to low, but Tatarian was there. Great save. Eric Lee brings the ball in. Now he's going to go sit on the far side pipe. Force Tampa to play a little defense against the long pole. Now Lee hustles back. Merrick now shot. And goal. Ryan Merrick hustling in on the field off of the long pass as he comes in from the midfield line. Cuts the lead to 8. Great unassisted goal there by Merrick. So 4:42 on the clock. They sent out number 46 for Tampa. This is Joe Caputo. Tysers is there at the face with him. Taylor on the far side, Taylor on the near side. Tysers able to disrupt the face-off, but Tampa still wins the scrum and wins the ground ball. It's a great job by Caputo. And Tampa moves the ball down to X. Q's on the far side now. And they get out their midfielders again. This is Killen, Matza, and number 33. That's Beto. 46 seconds on the shot clock. Q feeds White in front. White can't get the ball on the cage. And nobody there to back it up. So White with a quick shot off of the feed, but he turned around and just threw it wide of the cage. St. Leo, slow walking it up. Mile-long pass from Tatarian, on target for Sparks. Sparks drops it off the X to Evan Ray. Ray looking to dodge. Trying to get his defender up higher. Can't do it. Sparks even the chance. Tysers out there playing some offense. He tries to feed number 46, Muller. And it was deflected by Tampa. So no shot on that. St. Leo ball. Referee resetting Ray over to the sideline where the ball went out. And the referee's talking to the Tampa sideline. Tampa screaming that was out of bounds against St. Leo, but it was not. It was definitely a deflection off of the Tampa sticks. So it's still St. Leo ball. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Or 23 for the Lions with Forgiato out there. He brings it back to X and throws the ball to the feet of Ray, and the ball goes out of bounds. So just not taking advantage of opportunity. The second half has just been mistakes made by St. Leo, mistakes that these guys rarely make. We just haven't seen that this year. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's exhaustion. Is it a hot day out there? Is it just the intimidated by this team? The Tampa team I don't think they did anything extremely special today. But just some good passes and some better shots is what we've needed in this second half. Just haven't seen it. And Tampa takes their final time out of the game. I think they had a timeout, or maybe not. They took a timeout. So 2:32 on the clock. Let's check on St. Leo baseball. And wow, no fun news there. End of the 5th inning, and Nova Southeastern is up by 10 runs. They scored 7 runs in the 4th inning and 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ouch. St. Leo's got a tough hill to climb there against Nova Southeastern. Almost as big a hill as we've got to climb here. So anticipating a Tampa win here with 2:32 left on the clock. St. Leo will go to 2-2 in the Southeast Conference. The Sunshine State Conference. Booth is calling me. Hang on one second. So we had a goalie change for Tampa. They take Borowski out. They're going to put in number 52. That's Luke McEnany. That can't be right. Is that number 52? Or am I looking at the wrong end? I'm looking at the right. They put in Luke McEnany. He's on attack. And I still don't see the Tampa goalie. Tampa goalie's number 20. Anthony Caruso. He's out there for the Spartans as the Spartans start with the ball now here in the waning minutes of our 4th quarter. St. Leo's going to go to 2-2 in the Sunshine State Conference. Tampa's going to go to 4-0. And St. Leo's got to, we must win the next 3 games to stay in the hunt for the championship tournament. Oh, nice ball knocked down there by number 36, Lawler. Can't handle it. Gets himself out of position. Number 39, Nicholas Iannanu, picks up the ground ball and just blows it right past Tatarian. Tampa takes a 9-goal lead here with 1:57 on the clock. A ball is moving that fast, high to high. It's the most difficult save for a goalie to make. And Tatarian just out of position there on that one. Sparrow trying to tie up the Tampa faceoff specialist, is able to do it, but the Tampa LSM able to pick up the ball. And it's Tampa's ball again. Face-off win Tampa. Face-off win Tampa. Face-off win Tampa. So Beck out there opposite McEnany. He tosses the ball up high as the Tampa midfield comes hustling out. 39 with the ball. Now he's the one who just scored the goal. He's looking to shoot again, trying to get past St. Leo defender. Does. Tatarian makes the save. Ball trickles behind the goal. Tampa player kind of falls down on number 40, Laird. But Tatarian able to pick up the ground ball. Oh, my goodness. Sparrow was tied up on the sideline and kind of just floofed the ball back to nobody. Tampa able to pick it up. And ball still loose. Finally picked up by Merrick. Merrick hustling in now. Can't beat the Tampa defense, so he shoots anyway. Save, Tampa goalie. So save was made there by Caruso on a wicked hard shot there by Merrick. And now he's going to run across the field. And he's off. Nope, not offsides. Tampa goalie, Mike, no. Shot by 51, the long pole. And it goes wide. So ball sort of rolled in front of the goal, comes down on the near side. Ground ball picked up by number 36 for Tampa. 2-1, and that's the game. So the tail of this game was the face-off X. I think that's where Tampa won and lost it. And St. Leo, just when they had opportunities on offense, as the game wound down, just could not take advantage of it. Tampa played a very, very good game. They figured out a weakness. They moved the ball around on the perimeter. They took perimeter shots. Tatarian was not playing a great game today. And the Spartans are able to take advantage of the Lions playing some uninspired lacrosse here in the second half. St. Leo tied it up early in the second quarter, but that was as close as we got. So we move on in the Sunshine State Conference. Looking forward to another home game on Wednesday night where we play Florida Southern. We play Florida Tech on Saturday at 3 o'clock. And then our last Sunshine State Conference and the last game of the season will be April 20th at Lynn. We've got to win these 3 games. We've got to come in strong in the Sunshine State Conference tournament to have any chance for consideration to go forward from there. But time to regroup. Coach has got a lot of talking to do with these guys. They are a better team. They are a better team than they played today. I don't mean by Tampa. I mean St. Leo. St. Leo is a better team than St. Leo played today. And hopefully we can get some resurgence here as we go into Wednesday night's game. I'm looking forward to calling Wednesday night's game. It's my wife's birthday. Maybe we'll see Tasia there. We're going to see Tasia there on Wednesday night. She says yes. We'll see you then. This is Frank Britton signing off. Enjoy your weekend.